Good morning. So today I'm in Anglesey North Wales to visit a 5,000-year-old tomb, the mound in the dark grove, better known as Bryn Celli Ddu. Enjoy. Good morning. So today we're in Anglesey to visit a 5,000-year-old burial tomb chamber. And what a wonderful start to the adventure. On the way over, driving through the drizzle, the skies cleared and revealed a huge harvest moon. Morning, mate. How you doing? So that was a cracking start. So this could be fun. Looks like it's rained all night. Everywhere is muddy. Sorry, mate. Don't think that cow likes me much. Hiya! Do ya? You alright? What's up? Am I annoying you? I'll shut up. Okay, so on we go. Really peaceful. All I can hear is the water and animals, some cows and some birds. Wow. I didn't actually realise it was this far out into the pasture. So a little bit about Bryn Celli Ddu. It translates to mound in the grove, referring to the burial chamber. And around 3000 BC, a henge monument was constructed. An outer circular bank and ditch would have defined the boundary, although only the ditch survives, some 21 metres across. Within this, a stone circle would have provided the focus for a site of ritual significance. A ring of 17 stones formed an oval, many being matched in pairs either side of the centre. And cremated human remains were buried at the base of some of them, suggesting a central altar. During this period, a pit was dug within the henge and a single human ear bone was buried and covered with a flat slab. A second stone, known as the patting stone, lay nearby with the serpent patterning on it. It's thought this would have stood upright within the henge, as the pattern covers both sides. So that's just a bit of info about what we're doing, where we're going. So, as I say, a burial chamber from 5,000 years ago. Wow. I think this has to be the oldest site I've visited yet on this channel. So we've come, okay, we're opening up into a field now. You can see where we've come from. And my head is covered in webs. It's one of the drawbacks of coming out early morning. I do believe we have a burial mound. Wow. So you can see the mound in the middle and the ditch I mentioned around, and the stone circle. You can actually see a lot of them are still not in place, but still surviving today. You can see where people have left trinkets. on the side there. The stones. There go the geese. So on this stone, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it does look like there was etchings or drawings on it at one point. Yeah, I can actually feel them. But obviously it's long worn away. So around 1,000 years after Henge was built, the site was radically altered. But one of the standing stones was intentionally damaged. Some were knocked over and 6 were smashed with heavy stones. In its place, a passage grave was built, much larger than the mound. It would have had a complete circle of curbstones following the line of the old ditch, which we can actually see in some of them. In fact, quite a lot of them are still in place today. So this would have made like a retaining wall. The burial chamber would have been entirely enclosed within the mound, rather than the back wall being open to the air, as in the reconstructed mound we now see. Individual human bones, both burnt and unburnt, were found within the chamber and the passage, suggesting a variety of funeral practices, but in all cases reusing the tomb and clearing aside the old remains. At the end of its period, some of the tomb was closed by means of a large stone set across the entrance between the 2 portal stones. You can see there's like some, I don't know whether they're modern or old, but there's some like carvings there. Right, let's go in. Oh my God. That is the fastest I've run in about 10 years. So as I entered the chamber, there was someone in there. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Well, that's a bit of a letdown, but I'm not going back there now. That was frightening. It was probably just someone sleeping there, I don't know, but it certainly shook me up. Oh, yeah. Wow. Right, I'm going to recover. I'll leave it there. See you next time.